Hey everybody, this is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show. How are you doing this morning? It is Tuesday morning, and I don't usually come on at this time, but I just want to let everyone know that all of my subscribers and people that's following me on Facebook and everything, that I seen you say, so what happened in court yesterday? And the only reason I didn't come on yesterday is because I didn't talk to Essie until later on yesterday evening, because I tried to leave her alone and not bug her too much, because she had a long day and long days preparing for this whole court thing yesterday. So I tried to leave her alone, but I talked to her last night and I said I was gonna come on today, but people's like getting started early, like Geneva. So what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So okay, I get it, people. But just want to start off by saying good morning again. Happy Tuesday. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video. Make sure you go over on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to or follow Geneva's Closet. To make sure that you go do that. Also go to my web pages, genevasclosetent.com and genevascloset.net. So we're talking about this whole case that I guess Mary Harvey put forth. I think it was May 17th of this year at the Stanley Mosque, I don't know what it's called, MOSK Courthouse in Los Angeles, California. Now, when I was looking it up yesterday, because I was just kind of looking things up just to see if I seen anything that it just said that had happened yesterday. But when I looked on there, it said case type personal injury. So I found that a little interesting. So I don't know what that was all about, or if the personal injury meant something, had something to do with it being the murdering of the soul. But anyway, so when I talked to Essie yesterday, Essie said basically what happened at court is that she was there, and Mary was there, and Mary was there with her sister and her brothers for moral support, and the doctor was there, but then you have to remember that the doc is the one that filed the paperwork anyway of the murdering of the soul, that the doctor was there. And I even heard the Mr. Andy Tillett, and the one that has followed everything that's been going on, know who Andy is. Andy Tillett, the reporter from the National Enquirer. I even heard he was there. So basically, in a nutshell, what I got from Essie that happened yesterday is they went in front of the judge, and the judge name is Gregory Keosian, Keosian, but whatever. They went in front of him, and the judge asked Mary to speak her piece, and Mary got up and she said some things. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Essie said that she said some things too, but she really couldn't say a whole lot because her name is not mentioned on the case. So her name, so the case has, it's Mary Harvey suing Steve Harvey, so it's not Mary Harvey and Essie Berry suing Steve Harvey. So because of that, she couldn't really speak and say too much, because then she would have been acting as an attorney, and she's not an attorney. So that means Mary had to kind of speak and say what she wanted to say. But in a nutshell, I think the judge felt like that Mary could possibly have a case, but there was an issue, I think, with the whole murdering of the soul, the way that the case was brought up. I think that the judge feels like that they would probably have to redo this over again, that maybe the murdering of the soul wasn't the right way to go about it. And that Essie, if she wants to be able to fully speak on the case, because she's not a lawyer, it would have to be amended, and then her name would have to be put in there so that she can speak her piece, or kind of say some things for Mary, since she has been with Mary on this whole court case rad thing, or this whole Steve Harvey rad thing, for some years now. So basically what the judge told Essie is that he was going to get back to them in writing, I guess, to decide how he feels this case should be handled, whether he feels like he's going to totally dismiss it, or allow them to amend it, or dismiss it, but kind of dismiss it and allow them to bring it back up in court, but just under, a different title heading. You know what I mean? Just not the murdering of the soul. But so I went and I did a little work, a little something, because I couldn't really find a whole lot. And then because I kept seeing this word that I didn't know what the word was, because I don't know anything about court stuff, whatever. So if I see something, I have to look it up just like anybody else. And I kept seeing this word that was demurrer, which is demurrer. So it says that word is, okay, it says the word demur, demur, it means to object. That's what that word means. It means to object. A demur, whatever, in a document, in the document that makes the objection. Lawyers informally define a demur as a defendant saying, so what, to the pleading. The demur challenges the legal sufficiency of a cause of an action in a complaint. So because I seen that word when I had seen some papers, somebody sent me some papers, people, basically with something that somebody posted, I guess, about the case. And it says, what did it say? It says a demur should be sustained only where the defects appear on the, no, I don't know. It says in determining whether the complaint is sufficient as against the demur, if on consideration of all the facts stated, it appears the plaintiff is entitled to any relief at the hands of the court against the defendant's complaint will be held good, although the facts may not be clearly stated. Whatever. Basically, what Steve was trying to say in a nutshell is that Steve thing was like, first of all, the the documents are sealed, and something about Mary and them saying, their First Amendment right to speak. But basically, Steve's defense was that demur word. Basically, so what? Like, okay, so what? But basically, everything he's saying, the documents were sealed, and you did all of this stuff, and your complaint is about things that happened within the marriage. But the case, but the documents are sealed now. So now you're talking about your First Amendment right, you not being able to go and speak or whatever. So what? But I don't think that it was, that easy. My opinion, it wasn't obviously that easy for the judge, in order for the judge to say, oh my God, my phone is just popping around everywhere. Because on here it says, Harvey argues that Vaughn is collaterally stopped from bringing each cause of action because each arises from events that took place during their marriage or proceedings for the dissolution thereof, and are therefore properly the province of Texas Family Law Court. Vaughn has not filed an opposition. I don't even know what that means. Then I received something that says defendants. So this is for this whole case, because it says November 13th, which was yesterday. It says defendant's application to file documents under the seal is granted. So Steve Harvey wanted this information sealed too. So I'm assuming that Steve Harvey asked the courts to have this information, this whole $60 million, anything that transpires in that, to have that sealed too. And it was granted. And then it says defendants. So Steve Harvey is a defendant. Demurrer, remember that thing I just said, that so what, that I object thing? Demur to First Amendment complaint without leave to amend. So I'm like, what does that mean? Defendants demur, so what, to this whole First Amendment complaint that Mary has, of a first or whatever, is granted. So the so what to that is granted without the leave to amend. So I don't know what that means, because I've never, I don't know anything about that. So I went to go look that up to see what that meant. And this is what I got from that. It says, the need The need to amend generally arises when a party has made an inadvertent, has made an omission or mistake in this. In that case, if the party realizes, so that would probably be Mary Harvey's side, if the party realizes its mistake fairly quickly, the amendment will generally be allowed under the rule. But a party may also learn of new information and want to amend its pleading to add a new party, just like I said, remember adding Essie Berry, adding a new party or claim accordingly. Whether an amendment is allowed in that situation often turns on whether the statute of limitations for the underlying action has run. If it has, the rule requires more complex checking into it to determine whether the amendment will be allowed. And I think that's why the judge, because when Essie told me yesterday, you know, because I was like, so did he dismiss it? You know, and she was like, no, he didn't dismiss it, but he said that he will know through mail. And I was like, wow, through mail? I'm like, lawyer, judges don't usually do stuff through mail, do they? Don't they usually make their decision right in there? So, but now that I'm reading this, I guess I got a better understanding of it. I guess the reason why he said that is because he wanted to check into it a little bit more. See, is this something that they should be allowed to amend, or should they just scratch this whole thing? Start from the beginning, making sure that it's done properly. So that's basically what I got from that one, people. Now, I cannot see your comments and stuff because, you know, I just can't. But I'm going on my phone now, so just in case any of you are saying anything on my phone. Yeah, but I was trying to give Essie a chance to just tired. When I talked to her yesterday, a lot is just, you know, she just tired because they was up for a few days working on this whole case thing. Okay, so let me just go on and finish saying happened. So, okay, so Brian, remember I told you, she said that Andy was there. So Andy was there, and she said Andy open to talk to Andy because, you know, she kind of still irritated with Andy. She didn't have anything to say to him, but she said that she noticed that Mary was over there talking to him, and then she noticed that Mary and I think her siblings or whatever, they all took a picture together, probably for the National Enquirer. I'm not sure, but they all took a picture and stuff together. And so that's what she said that happened in the courtroom. A little bit. Mary spoke some and said her piece. The judge allowed them to speak their piece. He did not give a definite answer. He did not throw stuff out. So I just want to say that. And that demurrer word or whatever, again, on something else, just to make sure that the two throwing that out, you know, that the case was thrown out, and it says that no, that's no. The judge would have to actually say the case is dismissed or thrown. And until I guess we received them papers, but so we really don't know what's going on with the case right now. But they do not have another court date. So there is not another court date because they're waiting to receive this information from the judge in Los Angeles, California. That's what's going down. So y'all probably, yeah, this it's a lot. It really is a lot. That's why I said to Essie yesterday, I'm like, good grief, girl. I know you got to be tired of this whole thing already. You got to be tired of it. I think the interesting thing about it is if the judge felt like it was all just a bunch of BS, especially after listening to Essie Berry and then listening to what Mary Harvey had to say. If the judge really feel like, oh my God, because he know the documents are sealed, true. So he know he the judge. He know the documents are sealed. He done read and seen whatever the judges are supposed to be reading and seeing. If he felt like, oh my God, here they go, they just in here, these women just in here on this stuff, he would have I personally feel like he would have just dismissed it. Said done. He wouldn't have said anything else about let me try to figure this out. And then and he definitely wouldn't have gave advice about, well, Miss Berry, you can't really speak too much because you are not the lawyer, and then you can get in trouble for that, but you can have the documents amended and have your name put in there, so then you can be able to speak and then partially speak on the behalf of Mary Harvey. He did not have to tell her that. You know how judges be sometimes. You walk in the courtroom, they frustrated, they ain't got time, they dismissing or just giving rulings all day long, but it did not go down like that. It did not. So I think that and then plus I read something that said that actually feels like that Mary Harvey may have some things there, but just don't think the way that the case was filed is probably the correct way. I'm assuming. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm just going by what I read and what I was told. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Adrian, he's using his money and influence again to control the court. Girl, that's all that I think that it is. Because then again, he wanted these documents to be sealed. This information about the $60 million loss. Why? Why? If anything, you should leave that open. They're crazy. She's crazy. Think, murdering of the soul and all of that crazy stuff. Let that stay open so the world can see how crazy this lady is. But he wants that sealed. Why do you want that sealed, Steve? Why does that need to be sealed? It's so frivolous. It means nothing. They're just some crazy women. Mary just needs to, let things go. But yet and still, that frivolous, crazy murdering of the soul, even that needs to be sealed. I really don't know why. I really don't know why. Unless there's some stuff in there that Mary is alleging that may be true. That just may be true. So yeah, that's what's going on. Hey Wanda, hey Minnie, hey Peach, hey Tamo, hey Queen, hey Chosen and Cynthia and Valerie and Flower Bomb 187. Oh, 187. Oh, you know what that 187 means. And Rachel, hey Rachel girl, and Felicia and Mr. Alfred Jones. I hope he not getting the big payoff, meaning the judge. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I think that we'll probably really know once we get these letters in the mail, once Essie receives or whoever receives this paper in the mail, to really find out what did the judge say about the whole thing and how they're going to handle it. Because when Essie said yesterday that she needs to process this whole thing, that it's a lie. First, you got to wait for the papers to come in from the judge, and then you need to figure out how do you want to go about handling it. Do you want to bring it back in? Do you want to amend it? Do you want to shut it down and started, figure out from scratch how to re-bring this thing into the courts? Or, and then figure out how Mary want to handle it. We got to figure out what Mary want to do about the whole thing. Godchild, where are you, Geneva? Well, I am actually located in my office, in my home, 2 hours from Chicago, Illinois. Yes, it is, people. Early in the morning. It's early. I don't know what time it is, but I just want to let my subscribers know that I love y'all. And this is how much I love y'all. I was sitting there, man, in my own business, looking at my phone, researching stuff, because y'all know I'm a tad bit nosy. When all of a sudden on my phone, a notification pops up, and this from, I don't even know who it's from, but it's from one of my subscribers or followers, like, Geneva, where is this where is this update? Really? Really? Am I gonna get enough? And I'm like, I haven't even got my coffee yet. Maya ain't even bought me my damn coffee yet, and I'm already on here. Hi, mommy. Hi, Maya, mi nido señor. Se puedo catiana, my niñas. Entiendas. Me puedo son dondos. So my brain ain't fully together because I'm still tired. Because, the subscribers and stuff, they be on it. They ain't playing no games. Hey, Queen from San Diego, California. And Dawn. And Dawn. Peach, Maya Peach said, hey. Hi, Peach. Peach is feeling herself. She feeling herself. She feeling herself. She got her nails and stuff done. I think I'm talking about Peach. I don't know who I'm Peach. I think Peach got her nails. So I don't know where the hell Seven been at. My Jasmine, everybody said, hey, what's up too? Ben. Can't even see that. Ben. They blocking me. Kids okay, bye, Mom. Me. Bye. Okay, well, you have a good day. Everybody think about Ben. Ben needs to get out of here. Jasmine, they don't even see your face. You got to say, what's up? Deuces. We ain't in the gang, but we will represent for family life all day long. I don't know. Just make sure y'all close that door, children. Y'all have a wonderful, awesome day. Oh, Seven, I didn't even. Hey, Seven. Yes, Samantha said, write it like a lawyer. They probably just need to get a lawyer. Probably just a really good lawyer to go in there and fully handle things. I think a lawyer would know how to write it and how to do it. I guess it has to be a lawyer that's not scared and stuff. I guess there has to be a lawyer that's not going to be able to be paid off. I guess it's going to have to be a lawyer that Mary sees eye to eye with, and that's going to be willing to work with Miss Essie Berry. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely, Mundo. You know, it's early. And y'all know I don't usually come on Tuesdays and 2 days in a row. But I did because I want to say hi to y'all and stuff. It's Lady 75903. You know what you doing? How's life treating you? But anyway, I just came on here to say to let y'all know about this update and stuff. If I find out anything else or get things broken down to me just a little bit better, get some more details and stuff, because actually something else did happen. Do y'all see me winking my? Some other stuff happened, but I can't say everything. Too, though. When I have a chance, I'm gonna come back home here because we need to discuss these things on why other things transpired that probably we don't. Anyway, I'm done. But you all have a fabulous Tuesday, and I will see you again in a few days because we're gonna be talking about some people. We're gonna talk about some. What Penny say? Penny, I'll be calling y'all names. Like, hey, Penny girl. Penny said Mary is too easy going with Steve to say he did all that to her. If what Essie is saying is fact about the property, then why in the hell is she sitting back like that? Penny said. Penny said. Penny. A lot of people are wondering the same thing. Inquiring minds want to know. Now, some people may say that the reason why she's falling back is because of the sealed documents and because she got thrown in jail before, and that she's a little bit nervous that, you know, if she come out and she say too much and Steve and his lawyers and stuff get upset, that she may get thrown in jail again, because, you know, basically based on what these sealed documents say, she's not supposed to be speaking about any of this at all. So that, you know, so that was the whole reason why she went to jail in the first place, and why she kind of fell back, because she went to jail not once but 2 times. So, but we have seen her in recent months come out and do them audio videos with Miss Essie Berry. That was kind of shocked about, like, what, is she doing these audio videos? What? So I guess for me, when I seen them videos, I was like, well, since she's doing the videos, then maybe she's not that scared and she's gonna come pop back out. But I don't know, maybe it's just a whole bunch of emotions and stuff everywhere. I mean, I can give my opinion on if it was me. If it was me, I ain't got time for all of that. We talking, look, you took my whole livelihood away from me. You took away, look, you can't never take away nothing. Just my kids alone, I'm gonna snap. Just the children alone, Geneva gonna snap. Mama Bear will snap all day long. For look, veins will pop out of the neck when I start talking about you messing with my children. You know what I mean? That's just the children. Just the children. Now start messing with the children and my money, and we on a whole different level. I don't give a damn about anything that you're talking about. And Geneva's pretty sure I will be able to find an attorney with nothing but a penny and a link card to represent me on this millions upon millions of dollars of cases. Of a case with Mr. Stephen Harvey. Now I'm just telling you, like I said, the children alone piss me off. But so, I mean, but that's just me. You know, I'm just keeping it real about myself. So, but anyway, people, is that Israel? Israel, you would like to have an interview? Yes, let me throw that out there. If you would like to be interviewed inside of Geneva's Closet, make sure you go to my website at genevascloset.net. Geneva's with an S, closet with 2 T's.net. Go to my website. And then there's a part that's over there that's called Shop. And if you would like to advertise anyway with Geneva's Closet, make sure you go over there, check it out. And we can do this, people. We can do this. Of course, your brand, your music, your thing would have to coincide with Geneva's brand, because it's all about branding, right, people? It's all about branding and getting it out there. But yes, Israel, did you email me? Did you email me, Israel? I could have sworn you emailed me, and I could have sworn I contacted you back. That's why I like calling people by name, so I can remember things. Email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. Don't forget that's genevascloset22@gmail.com. I have not forgot about the whole advertising thing that goes on with Geneva's Closet. Just been kind of sidetracked doing other things in my life that has been going on. But yes, if you would like to advertise your business inside of Geneva's Closet, make sure you go over to my website, genevascloset.net, or just email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. But yes, people, why did Essie think she was able to win this case on her own? That was a question that Flower Bomb 187 said. Well, Flower Bomb, the reason why I think that she felt like she could win this case on her own is probably because she felt sure of herself. Probably because she felt like since she's won other cases, she can win this too. Maybe because she's seen the evidence that was with this case and said, this is ridiculous. If I see this and I feel this way, there's got to be other people that's going to see this and feel the same way too. Maybe that's what she felt. Maybe she had faith that, you know, God would work with her and everything would get done and stuff would be put out there. You know, maybe that's why she felt like that she can do it on her own. But whether, well, Essie is just one person, whether she's able to on her own take something in court and completely win that on her own, what she has been able to do on her own is get you, me, and so many others to pay attention to this. That's what she's done. I mean, she's done this so well that there are trolls making whole pages about her just because they're annoyed at the things that she's done. Not because these trolls are family members of Steve or whatever, just because they're annoyed at the whole fact. So I can't really answer that question because I'm not her. And she's only one person. She can only do so much. And let's say that nothing really comes of this whole situation, and Mary ended up walking away with nothing. And Essie Berry, you know, she tried, but then nothing comes of it. Then what? Then what? Regardless of that, Steve's name is still out there in blogs and stuff, and people ain't feeling him. They ain't feeling his ass. So you can only do so much. You can only do so much. But yeah, I guess she probably felt that for the same reason Donald Trump felt like that he could be president. Sometimes you feel sure of yourself. And I feel that she's able to do anything that she done put her mind to. The fact that there's a $60 million court case in court that anybody is looking at is all because of the work that Essie has done. So whether she's able to win it or not, sometimes you're not always able to, but she's done a lot, and no one can take that from her. Try to make her feel bad because she didn't win, you know, because people would try to do that. You thought you was gonna that you did, Joe. You can't make nobody feel bad because of what she has done. You can't, just can't. And you can try, but she's too strong of a person. She wouldn't be paying that type of comments and stuff anyway. But people, again, thank you for watching Geneva of Geneva's Closet, people. The truth has been exposed. I mean, it's exposed. It's out there. So whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. And karma comes in any form to whoever it's supposed to come to, in any form. Whether it's a Mary form, whether it's an Essie form, whether it's a talk show form, a radio show form, your money falling form, your followers don't like you as much form. It don't matter. It comes. It comes. So kudos to Essie and Mary for all that they're doing. And maybe really we're talking about Essie. I'm really talking about Essie here. But anyway, people, I'm done before I be on here too long. You have a fabulous Tuesday. And I will see y'all in a few more days. Make sure you go follow me on Geneva's Closet and like, share, and subscribe this video, people. Are you with me here? Are you with me? Thank you. Bye.